I didn't have anyone really that I looked up to that looked like me, that could give me an example of what it is to, be a biracial skater in the figure skating world. The thing that I really love about skating is that balance between athleticism and artistry. You need to be extremely athletic in order to do triples and quads and land on a blade that's half a quarter of an inch thin. Figure skating is perceived in society as a girl sport. My whole life, I've had to deal with people laughing at the sport that I did, shaming me. In this COVID world, I had an opportunity to start go skating outside. It was really healing for me. I was able to be on the ice and just create. I think my intention is really to make people feel. And because of that intention, I'm realizing that's what people are connecting with. It's more than just the backflip or the skating skills. It's really the experience they have when they watch skating. And I think it's beautiful to be able to introduce this sport to an audience that has never been introduced to skating before. One of the biggest reasons too is to inspire the next generation of skaters of color, Black, Indigenous, to see themselves in me and think that they can be successful as well, and they can embrace that, and that can be celebrated. Early on in my life, I saw a lot of things that my parents, my dad, had experienced because of systemic oppression. This summer, after the death of George Floyd, I, myself, and a few other skaters, we decided that we were going to come together and use our platforms to start the conversation within the figure skating community. We created the Figure Skating Diversity and Inclusion Alliance for the BIPOC community because we see that there's a huge lack of representation in sport, and there are barriers for skaters of color within the figure skating community. What we want to do is clean up that path for skaters that are interested in the sport, that are from the BIPOC community, by helping them with funds and equipment and accessibility to rinks and support mentally and emotionally. That representation is extremely important because it allows them to be inspired by someone that looks like them, and subconsciously they get the message that they can be successful as well. My message is really to just embrace that thing that's unique about you and embrace your story and share that story. And if you don't see someone in your neighborhood or in your environment that looks like you that's been successful, then be the one to do it. Embracing that part that's unique is going to change the world. I think that's where magic happens. So let's do it.